I'm Larry Wood, and I approve this message.
From
the Weather Brothers! I approve this message.
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the show. We're excited to have you guys today. Unfortunately, just two of us again. What the heck?
Man, where's DJ Fly
Dr. Fly.
Fisher?
Dr. Fly Fisher.
You're DJ Web.
That's
He's
right.
DJ. He's
That's right.
Dr. Fly.
Yeah, just
I'm Funk, yeah.
you and me. That's all good. I mean, as long as one of us is on the show, and in all reality, it's got to be at least me because I got the computer that runs the thing. So,
You got the
anyways.
setup, so glad to be your guest, I guess.
Yeah. Well, welcome to my show.
And my channel, right?
Yeah, my channel. Hey, it's all good. So, we got a good show today. Some diecast talk, some Hot Wheels. We got the convention coming up, and we got a new segment. Coming up later on in the show. So stay tuned for that.
Ooh,
New
I
segment.
like that. New segments.
But to kick things off, I think we just kick it off with this guy.
Mail time.
The mail's here. Come on, guys.
All right, mail call this week. I'll turn it over to you, my guy. Let you kick it off, and then I'll show you what I got.
I've got I got a couple of things that came in this week. So I guess first we'll talk about the S2000
Ooh, the neon.
neon speeder. So I don't have this one in my collection, and ever since the
Fast and Furious.
exactly, ever since the Fast and Furious NFT came out, for some reason I've been now that's like a new casting that I've been like not necessarily focusing on. It just happens to be like I got the NFT, and then I was like, which is the Fast and Furious, and then I've got the premium edition of the Fast and Furious that I picked up at the convention in October.
Right.
Then I got a couple of the just main lines, and this casting is not as easy to find as others. So when something like this comes up and I don't have it, it's like, okay, well, now I have to get it. And
So you still have your Fast and the Furious though, right? You still have
do
like
have
all
it.
of them.
I do have it, yeah. And so I think my collection's growing to specifically the Honda S2000. And I'll do a little sidetrack because this one I picked up yesterday, which is just as nice
Ooh.
as the
Zamak.
Zamak edition.
I'll be honest, I
And,
haven't even seen that one.
No, you haven't?
No.
Well, there you go. You get to look at it.
That's friggin' sweet.
Yeah. So this one actually was at a local auction. They have auctions here every Wednesday and Saturday. This company, shout out to, it's called Gold Rush Auctions, and they had, I don't know, probably 8 to 10 tables. So after they do the stuff up front, which is kind of the higher end, like collectible stuff, they'll there you go. That's the Legends S2000, which you and me were able to acquire the day before. I mean, is that a secret or should
No, go ahead.
I? We were able to acquire the day before because the guy said the guy was from Mexico. Is that right? And
Yeah.
and somebody sent a box of those down to Tijuana. I don't know where he
Yeah.
was from.
It was like
Juarez?
so, and it turned up in like his hardware store or something, right?
I just remember it was like a peg fine, and
Yeah.
he got him for obviously a super price, and he got I think we got him for about half of what they were if he went to the tour or
Yeah.
if you had bought him at the tour.
Yeah. So we picked this one up. I'm looking for the NFT one. I'm having a hard time locating the picture. Oh, here we go. I'm trying to get a handful up on here so that we can do some comparisons.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So there's the NFT one. Yeah. So to finish the story, eight to
Yeah.
ten tables. There was a couple box lots of just Hot Wheels. Like there was like a couple boxes with 10. And I saw this one in there, and I was like, okay, so that piqued my interest. I was like, well, I want to get it. But wouldn't you know it, I got outbid. Um, the guy came in and as a backup bidder and bought 3 boxes. Now this guy I know, he's kind of
The
he's
the
a
mogul up there.
yeah. His name is Dr. D's Collectibles or something something. He's got
Dr.
a
D's.
I think he's like a wholesaler, I should say. And so I hit him up right about 2 minutes after he won, and so he picked 3 boxes, the 3 Hot Wheels boxes
Yeah.
or lots, I should say.
Yeah.
And I said, "Hey, man," I said, "There's one car in there that I'm really interested in." And he said, "Oh, really? Which one?" And he went and looked at it, and he was just kind of looking at it for a sec, and then he's like, $4. I was like, not a problem. So
Easy.
I went to go whip out $4, and he's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's like,
Two
don't
dollar
let him
bills.
see. Of course. Don't let him see you. I'm like, let him see me. He's like, the auctioneer. I'm like, what's he gonna do? Like, well, he doesn't like it if you buy stuff. I'm like, bro, you own it, whatever. Like, it's not gonna
It's
affect
a
him.
$4 Hot Wheel.
Not gonna affect him. This was the same. So this was the same.
So hold those two up. Let's get a quick comparison of these four, just so we can have them. There we go. So you have these four plus one more. Did you ever get that gold one?
I did. So I've
Okay.
got the gold one. I've got
Okay.
the NFT.
Yeah.
I've got the
Uh, the Legends.
legends. Yeah, the legends. It's actually turning into quite a collection.
It's a great casting.
And yeah, and so that just to put a pin in the point, that same auction is where I got this car from a different buyer who this really nice GMC. This one was in his lot, and I asked him, I was like, "There's only one car I want, and it's that one." And so I think he sold this one to me for like $5. So,
And how much are they picking up the lots for?
uh, it depends. I think they were 10 or 15 bucks for the lot.
Okay. I mean, it sounds like it's not a bad way to go when someone has something you want. Like, let someone buy it and be like, if it's nothing too crazy, which typically, things that you're drawn to aren't like, I don't want to say people's bread and butter, but it's your bread and butter, and to them it's like, oh, sure, like
Right.
I'll let that
It's just
go.
a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't know.
Especially like when we're thinking about doing customs, because here's an example. I was walking through Smith's, which up there I think's Albertsons,
Uh-huh.
and or Kroger, excuse me. So, anyways, I was walking through, of course, the diecast selection, and I saw the Rugrats Hot Wheel. Have you seen it? The nostalgic one. It's like $5, $6. Anyways, I saw it and I was like, man, like, and mind you, I'm not a Rugrats fan at all. Like, I don't at all. But it's this little dinosaur casting, and I'm like, I could make a sweet custom out of that. I'll make some dragon, raptor, whatever. So I scooped it up, but your typical, person's just gonna walk past it like it ain't nothing.
Right.
So
Yeah. There's always something, a part and maybe we'll talk about this more on the custom corner, but it's like, wait, I need that. I need something to add to this, and then like it. So I need a spoiler from this car, or I need a bumper from there, or a
Yeah.
motor, or whatever it is. So yeah, I mean, the good thing about what's in the bag is that there's lots of leftovers
Yeah.
typically, and so lots of parts to choose from. So
Sweet. Well, my finds of the week. Let me where's a camera and boop. There we go. All right. So, you know what this one is?
I don't know what that is. Is that a e-sheet maybe?
Ooh, good question or a good guess. It's the latest Diecast Heroes magazine.
Oh, there we go. Oh, you're featured in there, right?
Yes.
Page 19.
30, 32 or something like that.
Okay.
So
I was close.
so this was the custom that I made for the convention. Mind you, it didn't win, it didn't place, it didn't get first or second, but I really enjoyed making this one, and it really challenged myself. Assembly required. So actually, I went live with them this morning with Tony and Carmen. They had a bit on kind of what they're doing with Diecast Heroes, and it sounds like they're going to be doing some YouTube stuff. But as I was thinking about tonight's show, I was like, oh, well, this could be a good time to showcase this custom, and maybe even do a transition from this into our new segment. So here's my oh man, it's already coming up with yours. There we go. So here's my my custom here.
Beautiful custom. You already know how I feel about this custom.
Yeah, you've told me many a time that you're gonna take
Like
it off my hands.
5 or 6 times.
Yeah. No, I mean I'm flattered
Yeah,
on
no,
that for sure.
I love that. That one. I mean, just the colors and everything. How they all like. This is kind of like this Magnus Walker Porsche, right? The colors, they just come together
Yeah.
to make it that much better.
Mind you, you zoom in real close, you're gonna see lines, because this is all hand painted. But it was a fun build to do, and I was honored that they. So this magazine was the West Coast flair, and I took the West Coast VW bus and put that Mad Max or steampunk or whatever vibes onto it. But no, it's a sweet build. I plan on bringing this down to the convention in Vegas here in a month, and
Month and a half, yeah.
showcasing that. So, yeah. But
that runs on Steam, right?
runs on Steam.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's what I thought.
So this is a good transition into our new segment, which we don't have an intro for, but we can talk about custom corner, right? The custom
corner, yeah.
So you built something. Talk to me about it.
I did it. Well, I've been wanting to build something, and I have another idea for something, and it was just like I kept thinking about it, like, what do I do? What do I do? Like, I mean, I've got all these, I've got 1,000 ideas
Yeah.
for cars. You find something, it's like, wait, could I do something with this? It looks simple enough, but
Right.
and I mean, this is probably my, I don't know, my fifth or sixth custom that I've done. I've done glamping violation. I've done tattoo bro. I've done me and you both did the custom Camaro. That was fun.
Yep. You built that custom for James too, and me.
Built the custom for James. Yeah, one for you. And so I was just messing around, really. It's like going down to the park and messing around, and I got a triple double. So I just took one of the dairies, and I love this colorway on this one. The wheels were all messed up, and I just added some touch. So yeah, I don't know if you want to take a look at that video, or some
Yeah, I'll pull the
up close
video up.
pictures.
I'll pull the
I
video
think
up.
I think it turned out better. And so I posted this on the Pacific Northwest Facebook group that I was like, I don't know what you guys feel. So these are actually the Disney wheels from a Disney car, and
Okay.
they're low profile. Um, they just, I don't know, on this one they just seem to work. It's a roller. I had to make it. Uh, I mean, there's like a millimeter of clearance there,
Yeah.
but it kind of has that slam look, but it's also rolling on 24s, I guess. 24s.
I
So
like it, man. You know,
yeah, it was fun, and it didn't take too long. It was, 3 or 4 days actually, just from start to finish. But I think it turned out really well for what I don't know, for what and I think it's also a treasure hunt. I didn't notice that when I first got it, and I think it just was in one of the bags.
one of the what's in the bag.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I like it a lot, man. The wheels. It's interesting how much a new set of wheels, what it can do to a custom. The case in point, the one I'm working on right now, it's a pretty big custom, and I haven't had large wheels. Actually, I took apart some dairies to find some wheels. But once I put bigger wheels on it, I'm like, oh, there we go. Like that's all that was needed. So and to me, so I'll be honest. I used to be a little bit more snobby in regards to like, no, it's gotta be all Hot Wheels pieces, this and that. But I'm branching out. And the thing is, Hot Wheels doesn't do everything, and there are some things that other diecast companies do. From Jada to M2. M2 does a phenomenal job with their pieces and parts and everything. Um, so I'm branching out, and I like that you branched out. And actually, this would be just fine being entered into a Hot Wheels custom competition, because the stipulations for that is just that the original casting needed to be a Hot Wheels, and then from there you can expand it. So I love it. I think it's awesome. You say
yeah,
4 days or so?
yeah, 3 or 4, yeah, about 4 days from start to finish. It wasn't like I was there the whole time. It was like, I had to do the bumper. Once I got the wheels and everything set, and actually, the way it worked out, I mean, you have to take them apart, right? And you have to, so on this one, it only has one rivet,
Yeah.
and then it clips in, right? It clips in the back, which is
Right.
part of it. So
Right.
even the bottom got a little bit of paint. But I didn't have to re-glue it or anything. It just snaps into place, and like it sticks. So it's like I did just enough. I would like to say that I did it on purpose, but I didn't do it on purpose. It just clips back together. Like I could easily pull it apart, and if I wanted to change it,
Yeah.
so it worked out. It worked out nice like that.
That's awesome.
But yeah, my next one is gonna be, I think it's gonna be something really different, and I think you'll like it. But then I'm gonna have to step into your world where I go big time, like multiple wheels, multiple castings merged into one, like that's
Yeah.
the next level.
Mind you, it took a while for me to get to that, but I mean, you start somewhere. And I remember one of the first ones I did was it was a Porsche, and it was the Willys, the the 41 Willys. And I remember I ended up naming it Poor Willie, for Porsche Willie, Poor Willie. And really, I was lining up the lines, and then I went and bought a jewelry saw, or it wasn't a jewelry saw. I just used a Dremel blade, chopped it, got some JB Weld, put it together, sanded it, and like the lines you could kind of see. But no, I'm looking forward to kind of that next step, and that's the past 2 years, I'd say, since our first convention. I was like, okay, so what's the next thing? What's the next tool to add to my tool belt. Is it lights? Is it, sanding? Is it painting? Is it airbrush? Is it decals? And I've tried to, add more. I'm not great at any of it, but I'm good at a lot of it. So I think when you pair it all together, it looks good. But there are some that are like phenomenal at paint, but then they don't do anything else, or phenomenal at engraving, but then they don't do anything else. It's like I try to be well-rounded.
Yeah, there's a couple guys out there. I'll have to get the guy's YouTube, but he does paint. He does like everything good, and he comes up with these. I think the last one he did. I don't know if I have. Oh yeah, it was this one. It was this. He turned this car into something phenomenal, and like you said, he cut it like 3 different ways. So like the hood is magnetically just goes into place.
Yeah.
Then the back goes right into place. It's like, I mean, the engineering that goes into some of these things are, there's a lot of work, and
for sure.
So,
for sure.
Well,
if we got time, I got another custom I wanted to show you.
Yeah, let's see it.
So I, we did our Hot Wheels Brothers diecast competition. So if anyone out there still want a sticker, we got some stickers left. But planning on bringing these to Vegas and giving them out to whoever wants them.
Coming back in summer of 2024, right?
Correct. Yes. So I years ago I made a shark car for a buddy. He actually has the world's largest toy shark collection, and he has Guinness Book of World Record plaque and everything. So I made him a shark, and then steampunked it. This was like beginning of 2020, like right when COVID hit. I remember when I went over to deliver it, it was like I feel weird. Do I maybe I shouldn't even be here, because
did your car put him over the edge? Like, is it part of the?
It's part of the collection.
Guinness.
Yeah.
It's part of the Guinness.
Yeah.
World.
Yeah.
Or did yours come in after?
Well, so his collection has since grown. So he had the title, and then has built on the title. So it's part of it. Anyway, so we did our diecast competition, and there was one customizer. His work was very interesting. Mr. Todd Fink. You remember Todd Fink with the monsters and the 55 gassers?
Yes, they were part monster, part car.
Yeah. So I was like, well, hey, I messaged him, and as we were talking, because he was second or third, and I was like, I love your work, man, and we were talking about collaborating on a piece. So this is what I started with, this car right here, and then where it got to. Yeah, so I wanted to make 2 of them so he could have one and I could have one, and this is what it ended up being. This is my side.
Wow.
And so the thought is he's going to straight down the back side of it. Where are you at? Here you go. Straight down the back side of it. He's going to. I wish I could scoot this over. He's going to customize the left side, and I customize the right side. So at the end of it, like if we were to turn it 180, then it would be blue with his teeth and his everything in there. So the shark car.
So you made 2 of those,
Yeah.
and then so he's gonna get one, and do his thing and keep one, and then you get his half of the other one.
He gets one, I get one. They're gonna be darn near identical. His side will be painted, or probably, I think we decided on gray and blue paint scheme, for a shark. He's gonna put his teeth on that side, his eye on that side. So, and I wanted it I didn't want it overbearing, all the steampunk stuff and everything. So I just kind of kept it classy and
simple. Yeah. No, I mean that's pretty sick looking. The twins.
Yeah, the twins.
Twin sharks, as we call them.
There we go. There's some more shots.
Oh, nice.
There we go. So I cut out the fins. I cut out the the flippers, cut out, the tail, the pipes, everything. So, anyways, that about wraps it up for Custom Corner.
Very nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, you have a lot we could. I think we talked about this. There's a lot that we could go back and, or you could go back and pull
Yeah.
up. And so, what do you think? You're up to 40, 50 different customs, more than that?
Oof. I got a folder. Let me see if I can just see how many. In the folder, I have 102 folders, and so pretty much it's a full. Oh, wait. Yeah, 102 folders. But there's some that I made that before I was really taking pictures of them all. I have one folder in here that's got just a bunch of custom pictures that I put into. So let's call it like 130 or something like that.
130.
130.
That's a lot. That's a lot under your belt.
Yeah. The one I'm working on right now, bro, I kid you not, been working on it since October.
Yes.
I've got over 100 hours in it. Over
100 hours.
Over. Guaranteed.
There's a lot of custom stuff on that thing.
It is custom. Part of it is just like,
Very custom.
Yeah. There's really only. Yeah, I'll just. I can't even put to words like how much.
And
how many pieces.
how close you to being done? You said 80, 90%?
Yeah, I was making the. Maybe should I show you the base? Tell me your thoughts. You give me 2 seconds. You got to entertain the people for a second.
Okay.
All right. Warren's time.
Let's talk about the new Kaido house that dropped. So this is the Chevy Silverado Dually Kaido.
Were you drowning?
I was drowning. No, I was just
Yeah,
telling
show
people
us.
about the new Chevy Kaido house. So this one actually came from a Whatnot auction.
Nice.
So it was a Chevy Silverado break. So there was it seemed like there was about 25 boxes, and then you bid on a box, and then he opened it live to see, because out of one of them is a chase. Now this one is not a chase, but it is one sick
Yeah.
truck.
How much was the box?
So the buy-in, I think I got the buy-in was about $30. And then there's some shipping. But so it was a little bit more. I mean, I think normally the Kaido's running about I don't know, $20. Probably if I wanted to buy it on but there's a chance that I was going to get the Chase, which is basically a Zamac version of this, which is about 150 if you get that one. But I'm glad to add this to the collection. I don't have any of the trucks.
First one. So now we're collecting trucks.
I know, right? Well, they just came out with the trucks this year. That's their new thing. Is it was the
C10.
The 83, I think, Silverado.
Yeah.
Hot Wheels version. This one came out at the they had the convention. They had a drop, and if you're lucky to get one of those, I think they were about 200, but they only had about 100 of them drop. So
Yeah.
I don't know what they are now, but
Hey, BJ Customs is in the house. What up, brother?
what up, BJ? So yeah, so that was fun. That happened this week. I mean, I've never been in one of those breaks, and so I kind of got caught up in it. I mean, it's for the people. You probably just don't go on Whatnot.
Yeah.
It's so dangerous. I mean, there's always something, right? There's always something, and because there's so many sellers now, you can ask any one of them. You go to any one of the rooms, and now it's not like, hey, we're doing this and this. It's just like, hey, do you have this? And most of the people are like, oh, wait, let me look, or and then I mean, that's how I got the Power Wagon too. Is that the guy was scanning?
I'm gonna be looking for that in Vegas. See if I can find mine.
Yeah, so I didn't know that the guy was gonna have it. He just happened to have it. I was like, wait, back up. What's the blue Dodge? He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay, that's the one. Run it. Like I
Yeah.
gotta have it. And it's like,
Hmm.
so, yeah.
All right, here we go. So
PSA on don't go to whatnot.
don't go to whatnot. You'll spend all your money.
Unless you're willing to buy something that you need.
Right. Okay, so here's the tease. So in Vegas, I'm bringing down a custom I've been working on, and
Yes.
so I'm gonna show you the base, and not I'm gonna show you under the base. So this is the base underneath, so you can see how big it is. Okay. So here's that Camaro that we customized. So I'm gonna compare it to your average Hot Wheel. Okay.
Okay.
So here's the base.
Oh my goodness. Is that a custom base? Where did you get that
I'm
at?
customizing the base. So there we go.
Really?
Yep.
How did you make that? That's in itself is a.
Well, it's acrylic. I'm just in the process of painting it on the stuff on the other side, but it's just so you can see how big it is.
Okay, so
All right.
we're 10 timesing. the-
10 times in it. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun for sure. All right.
Nice.
Let's see. So we did our mail call. We did our we ought to have a whatnot segment just for you.
Right.
A whatnot segment. But we'll reach out to whatnot, see if they'll sponsor us.
Warren's whatnot because he's inevitably going to go there.
Warren's whatnot. Is that light on?
Whoa.
All right. What's in the bag? Whoa! I just about knocked my whole computer over. So what's in the bag? So what's in the bag is Warren goes out and hits some of the thrift shops, and sometimes they got Hot Wheels diecast thrown into a bag, and for $4.49 we got a bag here. So talk to us.
We got 2 bags, yeah.
What spoke to you on these ones?
So $4.49, and if you look right away, you can see one of my favorite cars. I mean, so I don't collect Disney cars, but I do collect them for their wheels now because
Yeah,
I just like their wheels, and so
you got a skateboard.
oh yeah, like
Dude, the fingerboards. I used to rock that back in what, like 6th grade?
So yeah, we got let's see, we got the fingerboard, we got. So there's actually, it looks like there's one of those big monster truck. Let's see what else we got here. General Lee. So there's 1, 2, 3, 5 Disney cars.
Okay.
Regular Camaro, got a generic General Lee,
Yeah, generally, all right.
and some Honda. So that looks like a.
So what made you scoop up this bag?
So this one, it was mostly because of all these wheels. Like, look at those low profile wheels. I mean,
Yeah.
those are
All right.
about the same ones that I put on the.
Hey, I got a connection to a guy in Indonesia, and I got some wheels coming if he needs them.
You've got blue ones. And look at all these different wheels. Some more. I don't know. I mean, again, it was mostly wheels on that one. So
All right.
yeah, I mean, some of these other ones are not. So I mean, little Jeep. I mean, that could be a sweet custom, like that casting.
Yeah.
That's the Toyota Land Cruiser specifically.
Isn't that the one that remember is it from the San Diego Comic Convention that they did the Guardians of the Galaxy bit and threw Rocket in the back of that with the Hulk?
Maybe. I have no idea what you're talking about, but
Bro,
I know, right?
I'll try and find it.
So 449. This one. Now this one had something that we've
Oh,
already
bro, I
talked about
found
on
it.
the show.
I found it just like that. You ready?
Oh, you did? Oh yeah.
Hold on. Where are you at? Let's let's bring you up here. Okay, hold it up.
Hold up the.
The wagon. Yeah. That's the same one.
That's pretty similar.
So you paid $5 for all those cars, and this was like $30 just for this one. I could have
So all I
just
gotta
done that.
do is find the Hulk and Rocket, and then throw in some
mud, you'll be straight.
mud, and there you go. I can make my own Comic-Con.
Yeah, man, remake it.
Remake it. Now this second bag had a couple other of these.
Tow truck.
So I like the tow trucks. Oh, we got a classic, the GT.
Ferrari.
And Ford. We got some of these little
Micro
these are
machines.
these little. Look, another six-wheeler, baby.
Nice.
So these are the little. This brand is called Driven, and they come in a box for, I think it's $2, and it's like a mystery box. You don't know what you're getting, but that's something fun to do with the kids. Like,
Yeah.
my daughter Andalyn, she likes to do that. Open these up and see what we can get.
That's like old school micro machines.
Right, exactly. And I even have my own little collection of those.
Oh my gosh. Hey, I like that
So-
MASH one in there, the bottom right.
In here?
Yeah, bottom right. The green one, MASH. Nope, at the very bottom by your thumb. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that one.
That's where it's at.
Look at you. It's a with the eye.
Yeah. You gonna try and sell those as a lot or something?
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, so like a lot of these probably go into there. Like, oh, these are all those, so something like that. But look what else is in this bag.
Ooh, another Honda.
There you go. We just talked about that. So
Dang. Did you
That's
know that was
something
in there
that-
when you scooped it up?
I did. I saw it, and I was like, whoa. Like, again, we're just been talking about castings that
That speak to you.
like, yeah. And then so another tow truck, which I don't have, but I like. So that'll go like probably next to like, it's an open one. I can move that one and put like right there.
Nice.
So,
Bask in the glory, ladies and gentlemen. Bask in the glory.
so yeah, the bonus there. So a couple nice ones. I mean, that's also a nice casting. This I don't know if that's a Ferrari or a Porsche. I think it's a Porsche.
Looks like a Porsche.
Porsche.
Speaking
So-
of, I'm looking forward to our redeemables coming up mid-February. I got that Porsche. Didn't you get the Porsche as well? You and me both? The Zamac one?
Yes, I just checked on that. I was like, I wonder if I have anything redeemable. We haven't talked about it. Usually we, remind each other or help each other. I was like, do I have anything that's redeemable right now? And as of a couple of days ago, I didn't.
That's because the marketplace got hacked or was gonna be hacked. Like they realized a vulnerability or something of it, shut it down. But because of that, also means that some people weren't able to complete their sets or do their trades or sales. So they pushed back all the redeemables. So I think it's like the second week in February is when Series 6 starts, and then the Lamborghini one is like a week later. So, anyways, it's to come.
Okay. And were you able to complete that? What was that last set that you guys were working
So
on? That you
that's-
got, the.
Series 7, yeah, I got the showroom, the Audi R8, which is wild, dude. I saw it's going for $1,000 right now. Just the redeemable, or sorry, just the showroom, which is not a redeemable. But you can't complete your set without it, and there's only 300 that were made, so, or digitized, whatever you want to say.
Digitized.
So anyway, but no, I'm going for it. I got so once the trades open back up, I'm gonna or set or the marketplace. I'm gonna try and scoop up the ones we don't got. I think there's only a couple. There's the actually I think it is the Power Wagon that I'm gonna need, and that's like the cheap one. That's the one everyone's like giving away. So I'm trying to scoop that one up.
And that's all you need to complete that?
Yeah, between what James got and me, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah, but that we'll talk more about that shortly. Next week we're not going to be going live because I'm going to be on a cruise in Mexico.
Look at this guy.
Trying to get away, get some sun. Look at me, I'm looking like a freaking vampire over here.
You are. I mean, with all the ice storms and snow and everything, it's like we gotta get out.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. So looking forward to that. But yeah, no. Is there anything else on the dock for our show today, or?
I think that was it. Oh, we gotta set it free, bro.
Oh, crack it open. Hold on, let me give you the screen. Boom. Crack it open.
GMC motorhome from the 2006. Oh my goodness. So this one I don't have.
That's been sitting
And,
in that for what, 19, 18 years. And here we're going to
18
crack it open.
years. So this one was actually I believe this is actually another whatnot, to be honest with you. I asked I think I was asking if he had any six wheelers, and he said, "Yeah, I got this one." And I was like, "Wouldn't you know it? Like I don't freaking have that one." So
So you got to get it.
damn you, Hot Wheels, and
So
your like
you just
90,000.
ran upstairs to verify and no, I don't got it.
No, I because on the GMC motorhomes, I knew I didn't have. So I only have the, let's see, the white. So I knew I didn't have the black one yet.
Yeah.
Because that's easy. But if it was one of the highway haulers, I would have to
Double check.
double check. And as a matter of fact, I was given another offer on a highway hauler just like hours ago from my boy Carl, who's got a lot. He's over on the west side. He's got a lot of cars, and but it was that one was from was from a convention. It was like the 10th convention, I think. over in-
Highway hauler?
Yeah, over the national. It was like a silver one, maybe. I don't know. I can send you the picture, but he wanted like $80 for it, and I was like, well, I don't need it that bad right now.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of highway haulers. Yeah, so if they come along, that's the good thing is, is if you're patient, you don't have to like get everything like today, although you'd like to, you'd like to
Yeah.
keep bumping up that collection, and it's just a matter of when they come to you. Something, I mean, they'll come to you well, they come to me in the form of what's in the bag usually, because that's the how I like to find them, but that's
Yeah.
the cheapest way, but you don't always find them in the best condition. I mean,
Yeah. I feel that.
but
Well-
it's fun to set them free.
Set them free, get them on the wall. Don't you just like
There's-
sitting in that room and you bask in the glory? Excuse me, in the
Yeah.
glory.
And by the way, your brother, he was up last weekend for a friend, celebration of a friend who passed away, and he's never been in the Fourth Avenue garage. He's only seen it from your perspective. You
Yeah,
just get
what do
to
you
see it.
think?
So I said, you got to sit down there, bro. Sit down and just take a look. And so he was more impressed. Obviously, it's very impressive when you're in person.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel that.
yeah, they're running out of room, but I got some room left. So now it's more like now I'm ending up with like these special edition or ones that I don't want to open. So now they're ending up in protectos.
Yeah. That's
where
why all mine behind me in Protectos, they're all stacked so that I could fit them. I think
Yeah.
like 150 cars behind me on that wall, and they're all stack.
Right. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm
You
gonna
gotta
have
you
to
gotta graduate to the bedroom and fill up the walls in the bedroom.
the bedroom and just tell the wifey to get out. Like you can have
Well,
the
she can be in there. That makes it even more fun.
right. It's like fantasy world.
Uh,
Too much fun.
Anyways, well, yeah, we got some good stuff coming in the mail. The Cowabunga, the selections vehicle should be coming shortly. We're looking forward to getting that, showcasing that. Of course, our redeemables. And the end of the month is the super sets going up for sale. We'll probably try for that because we missed out on the factory sealed set. So we got some good things coming in the mail. Again, customs. You're going to be doing more what's in the bag and whatnot. So we got some good things planned this year for the show, so stay tuned. We appreciate you liking and subscribing to the show. Share it with your friends, your family. Let them know, hey, these Weber brothers are doing it right over there. Sunday nights, go tune in.
So nice.
Yeah.
One day we'll get Dr. Fly Fisher back here.
Yeah. He's a busy man.
That's
He'll be in and out.
We need him back.
Yeah, he adds a good white-haired wisdom to the channel.
That's right.
All right. Well, until next time, I'm DJ iWeb.